Welcome to my guide to creating your own infographics. For this guide I've used the website Infogr.am, which is infogr.am, Infogr.am. Okay, so I'm going to take you through how to create an infographic from start to finish. So if you just click on create, and you get all the different templates that you can choose from to create your infographic. So for this one, I'm just going to use this one here, and I'm going to click on the blue Use Design button. Okay, so this will create your infographic and it's ready for you to start typing. It will give you some generic elements, and if there's anything you don't want, you can just remove it. So for this, I'm going to remove the quote because I don't want one, and I don't want a chart either, so that's going to go. I'm left with very limited infographic so far, but I'll show you how to add content back in. So I'm going to double click there to add my title. And it's going to be for writing an Othello essay in the exam, so Othello essay writing, and just press enter on your keyboard once you've decided on the title. Okay, so now I need to start adding other content in. I've decided I don't want a chart, and a map wouldn't really fit with my content, so I'm going to click on add text. Now these are the different options that you can have. So a headline is what you already have there. Just play around with these, because on different leaflets and infographics they'll look slightly different each time, and you can also create chart titles, quotes, body text, facts and figures, and you can include things like timers. So I'm going to go for body text here, and you've got dummy text there, so I'm going to put step 1 is obviously writing the introduction. Now I have already made a guide for writing the introduction for students. As you can see there, I just pressed enter, which meant that the box closed for me to type in. However, just double click in it again and it will reopen for you. Okay, so I'm going to click on step 1, introduction. So use my video guide to writing the introduction. Key elements are who is involved, what is happening, where is it from in the play, and I'm just going to leave it at that for now. Okay, as you can see, it kept greying out. Now the reason was that I kept pressing enter for a new line. I'm unsure yet how to put information on the new line so that it's all separated up and looks nice. So if anybody knows, please let me know. Okay, so I'm going to press enter now, and that's my text. So I've got my key text there for step 1, introduction. Now what I'd like to do now is add step 2, but in between I'm just going to add a short title. So I've got a chart title. Generally your chart title is smaller than your main title, so it's quite a good one to use. So writing your paragraphs. I press enter. Okay, so again I've got the title, and then I'm going to add in some more body text. Alright, and I would keep going until I've populated with everything I need. Now what I've decided now is that I'd like a picture. I'm just going to go for something that's already on the desktop. Put stuff on there. Okay, just as an example, my I Am Amazing wristband from Action Jackson. Okay, so what I would like to do with this is not have it at the bottom of the leaflet, but to move it 2 rows up. So I'm going to move it up to where I want it, and it's moved the rest of the content down. Okay, so don't worry about doing things in order. You can move things later and add things in accordingly. Okay, so that's most of the examples of what you can include. Now one of the things with text that's really useful for me is facts and figures. So if you click in the facts and figures box, you can actually use it for things other than facts and figures. So you've got the example here. As you can see, it lays out information quite nicely. So I'm going to double click to edit the chart. Okay, and we're going to put in some reminders about what they need to include. Okay, so what they need to remember with quotes is that it's one word or a short phrase. It's no full sentences, because I don't want them wasting their words with quotes. Okay, I'm then gonna make a note about characters. Connects to other characters in the play frequently. how things come together. So I might add in there actually characters, events, the themes, so connect to other aspects. Of the play frequently and show knowledge. Okay, that's enough of a reminder because I should have told them enough to know what that means. You can add another box underneath just there. However, I'm not going to type in anything at that stage. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that, and I'm going to click on the blue button done. Okay, so it's transformed that content and made it very small, added it in. Now you can keep adding those as much as you want, and double click to edit and go back in and add anything that you want. Okay, so it's really easy. If you forget something, just double click back in and edit. Now I've decided that I'm actually done with this. Unfortunately, unless you pay the Pro membership fee, you can't download the item, but you can click on share, so that's what I'm going to do. Now before I do that, I might like to look at preview. Okay, just to see what it will look like once I share it with people. I'm quite happy with that, so I'm going to click close preview. Okay, other things you can do is click in settings, and you can actually change the theme. So if you've decided you didn't like the theme, then you can change that. Now the share button automatically is set to Facebook. However, I've decided that I'm using Twitter a lot more, or Google Plus a lot more. I can change that down there. For the time being, I'll leave it as Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to click on done. So your settings button is quite useful if you want to change the theme or change the share button at the bottom. Okay. So I'm totally ready now, and I'm going to click on share. Okay, so it provides a little bit of information and a title, and all you do is click on publish. So I'm going to click on publish there, and it says where to publish it, so you can embed it on a website, or you can click on other social networking to do it there. Okay, you can also click on view on the web. So I'm going to click view on the web. And what you can do is actually copy the link and email that to people and send it across to people. Okay, so I'm done with my publishing. Over on the left hand side, just so that you know, is the home page, so that you can go back and look at everything. And you can go back to the library because you've realised you need to edit another flyer. Essentially that's it. I think that should get you started. If you've got any further questions, please let me know. So you can either reply to my post on my blog at hannahruthtyerman.wordpress.com, or you can email me at hannah.tyerman@reading-college.ac.uk. Okay, good luck!